Hey everybody, it's me, Lisa, the Love Coach here, and tonight I am talking to you all about what 5 things do alpha males want in a female. Specifically, someone that they might even consider as wife material. Woo! So I am a certified professional love life coach. I have a company called LoveQuest In the description below, if you're catching me on YouTube, are going to be a bunch of links to some free stuff, quizzes, and assessments, and things that you can do that you can get some great information about exactly where you are in your relationship life. But tonight, because this is a topic that so many people send me messages about, and it's all about, how can I get an alpha man? Where are all the good men? Where are all the alpha men? I want an alpha man. How do I know that I can attract an alpha man? I'm marriage material, I'm a good woman, and I want an alpha male. Okay, so I feel like, take a ticket at the deli, honey, because everybody wants an alpha male. But there are 5 things that this alpha male is looking for, and I hate to say it, but a lot of women these days do not show up this way, and they don't even know it, and they might be repelling the very kinds of men that they are wanting and the kind of guy that would be really good for them. So I'm going to jump in with the 5 things, and there are many more, but I figured for the purposes of this video to just pick on 5. These are 5 things that alpha males look for, want in a woman that he would be serious about. Marriage material, this is what alpha males look for. Okay, number 1, they are not looking necessarily for like the hottest girl, the skinniest with the biggest boobs, like the show trophy thing. They're not looking for that. They want to be with the woman that they find attractive. Not necessarily the woman that the entire world is going to find attractive, but that they find attractive, that there's something about her essence. Yes, is she beautiful? Of course. She's, could very well be the type of woman that's attracted to many people, but it's not a necessity. It's not like that's the thing that he's completely and totally attached to. Pretty, wonderful, beautiful, yes, but hot, in fact, he might be like, yeah, hot is the girl that I bang, but pretty and gracious and elegant and classy is the woman that I put by my side, that I invite to my friends, I invite to my family, I bring her in to my world. So there is definitely a difference there. And the second thing is, and this one's gonna hit hard. When I give this one, a lot of people are like, whoa, but I give you no bullshit advice because I respect you and I know that you can handle it. So alpha men, and this has been told to me, so I'm not just pulling this out of the nothing. I speak to alpha men all the time. I am currently in a relationship with one. And one thing that they all say is that they want a partner, not a project. I know. Whew. They want a partner, not a project. Now, what does this mean? Basically, it means they want someone who's evolved. They want a woman who doesn't have issues. Now, we all have issues, but handling them, not making their issues the responsibility of now the man to show up for and coddle and soothe. That's not their responsibility. They don't want a project. They want a partner. They want somebody who is mature and handling their own shit, meaning emotional shit, your past wounds, right? Somebody who has done the work, somebody who's aware of what their fears are, what their jealousies, insecurities, all their junk, all their stuff, and that they do whatever it takes to work on them, and may have transformed in many aspects of their life. They're not looking for a project, they're looking for a partner. So do some inventory. Look at yourself. Really have a time with yourself and be honest. What are certain patterns that are happening in your relationship? Where can you step up and take responsibility and say, I noticed that I have this thing in me that when I show up in relationships, these things happen over and over again. And use that as a start off point to make some changes in yourself that will better yourself so that you can become a vibrational match to the very type of guy that you want. There are a lot of women out there who are running their mouths off about, I want an alpha man. I want a man who's going to take care of me. But you know what? That guy comes rolling around and you don't know what to do with him because that guy is trying to take care of you and he's trying to do simple things to make your life easy and you're not allowing him to do it. So for example, when you have somebody over your home for dinner or whatever, let's say you're dating a guy, it's relatively new, you decide, okay, let's cook dinner together. And you cook and everything is kind of all over in the kitchen and he decides to help you straighten up a bit and offers to take the garbage out and you say, no, that's okay, you can leave that because I'll just take it out when I take out the dog. Like, you're rejecting what it is that he is doing for you. So let a guy learn how to receive from a man. Let a guy do for you. Let a guy, whenever a guy is coming over and he says, do you need anything? Your answer is yes. Period. Think of something. I don't care if you make him stop to get you sugar. I don't care, whatever it is. Give him that ability to save your day in a tiny way. That's all. That's all it is. Simple thing. I was cooking dinner and I realized that my cucumber was squishy and I wanted cucumber in the salad. So he's like, I'm leaving now. Do you need anything? And I said, oh my gosh, yes. I just realized that the cucumber is, half of it is good, but the other half is getting squishy. Can you stop and buy a cucumber? And he's like, sure. Do you need anything else? And then I looked in my fridge and I was like, actually, I do. I need a thing of Trop 50 because my throat's a little tickly. And if you could also get me like a thing of bacon, that would be amazing too. And he totally did it. And then I was like, okay, cool. How much do I owe you for whatever? He's like, are you kidding me? No way. So the point is, he was allowed or basically tasked with saving the day, with being the hero. Like, oh my God, I'm going to go to Publix and I'm going to get her these things because she needs these things and I'm going to step up. Like, give guys the opportunity to do that. Yes, I know I could have gotten in my car, gone to Publix, busted out a cucumber and whatever else I needed. I could have done it myself and gotten back in time and then, rushed to make the salad and whatever. And then he arrives and I would have been like, woo, I just got back. Oh my God. And now I'm all frazzled. This guy wants to make your life easy. So if you want an alpha man, that's what alpha men do. They step up. And when you crush them and tell them, no, I got it, then they're going to go away. They're going to be like, this woman can't receive from me. I have a lot to give her. And yes, it seems basic, like a tiny thing of getting something at the store, but they're testing you. They're testing you to see if you can receive from them. So the answer is always yes. Can I do something for you? Yes. I have a light in my bathroom that flickers. Can you sort that out? Can you Google it and YouTube it and maybe see if it can? Yeah, I'm on it. Done. And you're just like, oh my God, amazing. Because when you open yourself out to receive those types of things, that's when you get the alpha male. That's when you get that guy who can step up. So that is a major thing. Okay. The third thing is they want someone who's emotionally mature. So that kind of goes along with the whole they want a partner, not a project thing. But emotional maturity is the ability to, and I mean, there are many aspects of emotional maturity, but one of the most important, and this was the one that I had to really step into. And I think my past relationship, the one I was in for 4 years after my divorce, I really had time to look at that relationship, and I definitely noticed that that relationship was like split in half, in that who I was when I entered that relationship and who I was when I exited that relationship were very different people. So I can acknowledge that, like, when I began that relationship, I definitely know I wasn't wife material because I had just gotten divorced. I was girlfriend material. And therefore, I attracted a boyfriend kind of guy, at least for me, right? He could very well be husband material. He can change his mind and meet somebody tomorrow that's like, oh my God, that's a wife. And like, who knows? But for the time we were together, I was definitely vibing girlfriend, and therefore he was vibing boyfriend. And that's what we had for 4.5 years. And it was great until it had to move on. Point I bring that up is because once I realized that I wanted to be wife, then I had to change how I existed in the world. So I had to become wife and be wife in my day-to-day life so that then I can attract a husband type. This is me. This is just what I want. And I know there are plenty of people out there who want the same. This is why I'm sharing it. Doesn't have to be husband-wife thing, but whatever it is that you want, you have to become the energetic match to it before it comes. That's how it comes. When you become an energetic match to it, you attract that person. So 2 months ago, I attracted, I don't even know how to go about explaining what I attracted. This guy is definitely husband material, 100%. And I didn't go out expecting I was going to meet that. However, I did set an intention, and I did get very clear in myself and how I was going to handle myself so that I could attract a man who's open to marriage. And I had to really go inward and be really clear. And I was like flat out, as soon as I met this person, like I'd say, when we met, it was at a party, it was at a dinner party, and we hit it off really well. The comedy, the whole like vibe was on point. And I don't think he understood that I was interested in him, like that I found him attractive, and like I was into him, I was feeling him. I was like, this guy's cool. And I had to make that very clear, right? So I did. Just by being very complimentary, and then asking a question, which was, is there anyone in your life who would be offended or insulted or hurt in any way if they walked in here and saw us talking the way we're talking? And he said that question is what made it clear to him that I was interested in him. So it like took the conversation from, oh, friendly girl I met at a party, to, damn, this girl is something, right? Like, this is someone I can consider, right? So we exchanged numbers. I was an hour away from home, so he wanted me to text him that I got home okay, which is a testament to how I was vibing that night, vibing wife, getting a guy who cares about me enough to want to know that I got home okay. So I leave. Following day, I tell him I'm home, all is great. Following day, he reaches out to me and wants to see me again. And so instead of lying and putting this game about, oh, I'm so unavailable, I told him I'm available Wednesday or Friday. And it was a Sunday, so I said I'm available Wednesday or Friday, or I'm doing some laundry, I'm cleaning up around my place, and I could probably be ready today, later, around 5 or 6, to meet up for a bite, if you're into that. So he was like, done. I want to see you, done. Now, let's bring it back to the alpha. The alpha male, Taz coughing. They are Planners, doers, movers, shakers, get it done, handled. I want that. I'm getting that. That is mine. Like, that is alpha all the way. These are guys who are disciplined, directed. They make shit happen in their life, and they do nothing. Like, nothing stands in their way of what it is that they want, period. So he right away made plans. We went out. And what was interesting was, yep, they are. That was my husband. Jessica, girl, you can tell. Husband vibe versus, like, I had a husband, right? I know husband vibe. I know how doting, caring, they will drive to you. They will make effort for you. They will default to your schedule. Like, it is all about you, but at the same time, they know how to have their own boundary. They know how to be clear about their expectations. They are very communicative about what flies and what doesn't fly. And it's like, wow, like, damn, that's a man, right? Like, you kind of are like in awe of them a little bit. You know, you're like, like, there's something about that makes you feel really safe, really protected, very secure. It's as if, like, this is a man with a plan. And instead of you being the woman saying, okay, little boy, come here, let's go this way is going to be good for us, it's the opposite. It's totally the opposite. Jessica says, I told him I had tickets to the zoo if he wanted to go, and he took the whole day off for me, spent the whole day for me. I couldn't believe it. See, and that's the thing. That's what you're worthy of, right? And, you know, alpha male, they seize opportunities, right? When they see what they want, they will move mountains to make it happen. So that is a thing for sure. So when I went out with this man, we talked for like 4 hours, and it felt like an hour and a half. We were at this steakhouse, and the conversation just was so fluid, and it was like deep conversation. Like, we were talking about what we wanted out of life. It wasn't just this superficial bullshit of let's make plans to have fun, and it's just about the fun. And trust me, I'm a fun girl. Fun will be had. That's a no-brainer. But at this stage and phase of my life, like, I want a man who has a clear vision for his life, dreams, and the ability to make them happen. And I want to be by his side, contributing as best as I can on an emotional level, on a partnership level, to see these dreams come true for both of us. I think it's phenomenal, and that's what bonds you, right? So the other thing that, on this example, I love, because the conversation I had with alpha boyfriend about it was so eye-opening to me that, like, it literally, like, crystallized my entire way of being for the last, like, 30 years of my life. It was incredible to me. Basically, what he said was, it fell under the term of loyalty, right? So alpha men value loyalty, like, on a major, major, major level. And I always thought, like, oh, loyalty just means, like, I'm with you and I'm not going to cheat on you, and, you know, there's nothing to worry about. It runs so much deeper than that. And this was the perfect example that was discussed. Okay. So alpha men love it. And they're looking for a woman who carries herself like this. Let's say, hypothetically, you have a bunch of girlfriends and they're all wanting to go out on a Friday night. And they want to start off at one place for drinks and some food, and it's kind of a dinner vibe. And then after, they all want to go out and, like, chase dick and get guys to buy them drinks and flirt and be that, right? Now, the alpha guy is going to hang back, and he's going to just kind of see how you navigate this. Here's how you navigate this if you are to be with an alpha male and get into the graces of his good graces. you would say, so Friday night, the girls are getting together and we're going to this place to eat. And the reservations are at 8. So I would imagine we'd probably be wrapping up by like 10:30. So are you going to be out with your friends? Are you going to be home? What do you want to do? Because at 10:30, I want to be with you. I want to come find you. I want us to find each other. Because after we eat, those girls are going to probably want to like do the whole single vibe and, you know, go out bar hopping and whatever. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to put myself in that because I'm not that. I'm with you. So if you're out, then maybe we break away from our friends or we bring everybody together and we can do that. But if people are into not that and doing their own thing, then I want to find you and I want you to come find me. And then we could either have a drink together, walk around, have dessert, whatever, or nothing, and I just come home. That's what they want. They want a woman who could assess the entire evening and make some decisions, loyalty-based decisions that puts that relationship first. Meaning she protects it, fiercely protects the relationship. She is not dabbling in self-gratifying attention from randos. Oh yeah, I just want to go out and have attention from men. Like, she doesn't need that. She's like totally satisfied, happy. She sees the future that this man wants with her. She's eye on the prize and not going to do anything stupid to screw it up. So that's the level of loyalty. It's about being loyal to the couple, loyal to the dream and the vision that you both have together, and not putting yourself in a circumstance or situation that can invite in any just bad energy. Just who wants to go out? If you're in love and you're building a future with somebody and it's 10:30 and you were out with your girlfriend since 7:30, 8 o'clock, and they all want to go and like, you know, be single and chase dick and do whatever, then you can easily say, girls, I had such a fun time with you. I'm going to go catch up with my guy. He's coming, or he's coming to pick me up, or whatever. Those women are going to envy what you have. Okay, those women who are so single and whatever, yeah, they might behind your back be like, my God, like she can't even go out like a whole night. She can't even like, I mean, holy shit, like can't he just let her be? Meanwhile, it's not about that. It's just about two people who are protecting what they have, and they are genuinely interested in being together. Nobody is forcing her to, you know, alter her plans. Nobody is doing that. It's that she knows my loyalties lie with him. And I love you girls, but my loyalties lie with him. Meaning, I love you girls. You're my friends. Of course I want to hang out with you. But I can do both. I can hang out with you without the chasing dick part, because I don't want to be hit on. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm out with you and we're listening to live music and dancing around and some asshole is like trying to get up on me. I don't even want to deal with that. Right? That's the difference. And so when you have that self-discipline and that self-control, an alpha man is going to look at you differently from other women. Now, you can conduct yourself like that before the guy appears. And that's what I teach women how to do. That's what I've been doing with myself. I have completely changed how I vibe, and therefore, you know, who I attracted is, you know, very different in that, you know, this is somebody who's sure about me. I have never been with somebody who is sure about me, like in my life, ever. Like I've always had to manipulate it and make it happen and be masculine. Make it, we're together for 4 years. Are we getting engaged? or what happens next. Like, I did not have to have the what happens next conversation at all, nor will I with this man. This man knows what he is going to do with me and when. And the plan is already there. He was just waiting for the right woman to step into his life to execute on the plan. See, Jessica knows. Jessica is like, yep, I've been there. And so when you go from not having that level of like, does this guy really see a future with me? Like, you're in a relationship and you're just like, where is this going? I mean, I was in like a marriage for years being like, what are we doing? Like, what exactly are we doing? I mean, I know we're married, but like, what are we building? What are we doing? Right? Like, it was very that. And I felt like I had to be the masculine one, always like coming up with the ideas and building and doing and whatever. And then I wasn't, there wasn't like a team. There wasn't a partnership there. It was very just like, I'm over here doing my thing, you're over here doing your thing, and we just happen to like live in the same house. But this man, I mean, right from the jump, he was like, this is what I want in life. Come, I will even show it to you. I was like, okay. And I'm like, wow, like, that's really nice. That's like a beautiful vision for yourself. Like, yeah, I'd be into that. And if I wasn't into that, I speak up. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I don't have any interest in living in some bumfuck of nowhere suburb, in a gated community somewhere. I have no interest in that. Do I want to live in a beautiful home, house, near a certain city, like in a city type of setting, whether it's Sarasota, St. Pete, Tampa, outskirts of, sure. But I can speak up and say, you know, I don't really want to be like in a neighborhood where like the hottest restaurant is a Chili's. Like, that's just not me. I'm too sophisticated. I'm too into things. I want to like do things and see things. I never had children. I'm very young spirited. I don't want to live in a place where it's, you know, all families. Like, I'm not into that. So, you know, but at the same time too, I don't necessarily want to live like in a downtown area where everybody's like partying all the time. I want like that middle ground. So point is, you have discussions about this, but you have it in a way that's collaborative. And this way you both can compromise and you can build this beautiful life and this beautiful dream and vision together. But it is important, and it happens that there are people out there that when you are vibing, ready for it, they come at you. They are ready, and they know what they want, and they want it with you, and they just didn't meet you yet. And then when they meet you, it's on. And it's amazing when that happens. So I hope that helps you. The last thing that alpha men want, and I kind of alluded to this, but I want to really drive the point home, is alpha men want a feminine woman. They want a woman who knows how to communicate in a way that is firm when she has to be, but always willing to work things through, always willing to have where they come together. She could be mad. She could be like, oh, like, I just need quiet right now. Like, I just need to be with this. Knowing though that she'll collect herself because she has the emotional intelligence, the emotional resilience. She knows how to go inward. She knows how to check in with herself. And then she'll come to him and say, okay, I don't want to be in a fight anymore. I want to talk about this. Like, I know we can reach an agreement with this. So there's that. And also in the feminine sense of receiving from him. He wants a woman who can receive from him. You know, anything, whether it's something that makes her life easier, presents, doing something helpful for her, that is feminine. When you can be in a receiving mode and a place of gratitude, and asking for what you need in a way that inspires him to step up for you. It's a really beautiful thing, and it is lacking in today's culture of women who are trying to act like men. Stop it. It wastes your time. You end up attracting beta males who are non-committal, who can only commit to you to a certain level, who don't have jack shit to offer other than fun. And fun is great, don't get me wrong, but fun is not what you build a life on. You have to have fun, but then you need the other things too. And you want the other things too. Why not, right? So I hope this helped you. I am Lisa, the Love Coach. And if anything in here is like, oh, I want to know more about that, and oh, I want to know more. If you have any questions about any of this, you can find me. You can DM me if you're finding me on Facebook, of course. If you find me on YouTube, there's going to be a link below that brings you directly to my website, LoveQuestCoaching.com. My email, you can contact me straight through there. And if you have a question, you can ask me, and it might become another video. You could also schedule time with me as a one-on-one, and then we can take it from there. But I look forward to connecting with you on social media and off, and I wish you much love and much success in your quest for love.